Good morning everyone. So let us start our online class once again after the vacation. So before our first unit test or till first unit test we have covered up till chapter 5, half of that till 5.2 we have done. So but now we are not going to continue chapter 5, okay, because now your first unit test is again going to be held, but this time from the board itself, okay. So the question paper of this unit test will come directly from the board, and that unit test syllabus will be what for that unit test? Revision exercise chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 6. Once again I am repeating, revision exercise chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 6, that is triangles. So chapter 5 we will complete later on, okay, after this unit test. Now let us start chapter 6, okay. So remind the syllabus, okay. That is revision exercise. This time you have to practice revision exercise already done in the school. Then chapter 1, chapter 2, that is done. You have appeared first unit test. Again one new that what will come, that is chapter 6. So it's a revision exercise and chapter 6. These two you practice well, okay. So let us start chapter 6, that is triangles. Chapter 6, triangles. So I'm not going to start directly from means what is triangles, how many type of triangles, okay. So this thing you have already learned. I will directly start from the point what similarity and about congruency we have already done in class 9, okay. We'll just see what is the difference between similarity and congruence. Means when two triangles we will say as to be similar, and when we will say that the two triangles are what congruent, okay. So similarity is given by this symbol. Say triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2. So this is the condition for similar. So this is the symbol for what similar, okay, this one. And you know the symbol for congruence, that is triangle 1 is congruent to what? Triangle 2. So this is the symbol for congruent. You already know this one, okay. So let us see what is the basic difference between similarity and congruence, okay. So this is one triangle and this is another triangle, okay. Say this is triangle A, B, C, and this is triangle P, Q, R. So if two triangles have to be similar or say two triangles have to be congruent, for similarity is most important that the corresponding angles should be what? Equal. But that the corresponding angles should be equal. That is number 1. I will write corresponding angles are equal, right, in short. Corresponding angles are what? Are equal. Now in case of congruence, what? We know that in case of congruence have to be corresponding angles will again over here also be equal. But it is not the only criteria, okay. Congruence or khetrot kya hai? Sides or criteria, that is the most important criteria, sides criteria. Angles or criteria, yes, angles are there, angles can be equal and will be equal, but after the triangles are congruent. Only angles the ami kobo noro that the triangles are congruent. If there is still some confusing, afterwards we will clear that, okay. Now just keep in mind that congruence to ki hai, angles bila ki hai, equal hai. That is corresponding angles are what? Are equal. This happens here and this happens here also. Angles equal thake. That actually sobe equal thake. That's why this line will also come. Corresponding angles are equal. Now let us see for sides. What happens in the case of sides? Keep in mind, in congruence sides has to be equal, okay, has to be equal. Corresponding sides are equal, has to be equal, okay. Sides equal eta holo hoboi lagibo. Sides or concept jodi concept nahe, we cannot say that the triangles are congruent, okay. But without sides also we can say that the triangles are similar. So what happens in the case of side? we can say that the corresponding sides may not be equal. Why I have written may not be? I am telling you. So congruence of sides equal hoboi lagibo. That's why you see the conditions. Ki asile first condition triple S, right? Sides the কাম হৈ যাব. Without angle also we can say that the triangles are congruent. যদি তিনটা sides equal হয়, the angle will also be equal. So without angle also congruence or কাম হৈ যাব. Sides is the most important in case of congruence, and angle is the most important in case of what? Similarity. Okay, keep in mind. ইয়াৰ কাৰণে আটাইতকৈ important কোনটো হয়? এটো sides, and for this and one more is there, but with angles also কাম হৈ যাব. Okay. Next was what? Next was SAS. That means this time two sides and one angle. There duta side lo angle hobo and eta angle. Next is what? Next is one more. That is what? RHS. This is also almost similar as SAS. Why? Because SAS hot keta side ase duta, and RHS hot keta side ase duta. This is one side. H means what? Hypotenuse. And this is another side. This is side number 1, this is side number 2. So don't think that only S is the side, okay? Hypotenuse is also side. And this R is what? This is the angle. Ya to eta angle ase, ya to eta angle ase. This is the angle, okay? R, right angle. And this is any angle, okay? And this is side. S is referring side, and this H is referring what? Hypotenuse side, okay? Hypotenuse. So this is also same. Two side, one angle, two side, one angle. What was the another one? That is angle, side, angle. This time two angles, but one side to has to be there. So side has to come for congruence. That is side na hai, no hobo. Side is the most important in case of what? In case of congruence. Understood? Now A. Now no sides, three angles. With this we cannot say that the triangles are congruent. Okay, with this we cannot say. Side lagibo. Congruence, for congruence we need what? We need side, at least one side. Three sides then no problem. But for similarity, sides na lage. Angle sufficient. Three angles are there, done. At least we actually no need three angles. Two angles are also sufficient. Okay. If we get two angles, then the third angle will anyhow be equal by the property of what? By the property of angle sum property. That the sum of the three angles will be equal to what? 180 degree. Okay. So anyhow, if two angles are equal, that means in case of similar, A. But still, if you can show AA, still the third one will anyhow be equal. Okay. This is by the property of angle sum property. Done. So what you have got? In case of congruence, sides will be equal, and in case of similarity, sides may not be equal. I will come to the point why I have written may not. Okay. And angles in congruence, everything is equal. Completely the two figure will be exactly same. Okay. But in case of similar, why sides may not be equal? See, this is say one triangle, and this is say another triangle. Now you see, say let us assume that the angles to be equal. Dhoilwa angles keta same ase. So the triangles are similar. We can say that the triangles are similar. No need to see the sides. See, clearly we can say that the sides are not equal over here. This is a smaller triangle, this is a larger triangle. Okay, clearly our sides are not same, but still we can say that what? The triangles are similar. Okay, we can say that, or say square. You can say, you can imagine a square also. This is a square, and this is also a square. We can say that they are similar. Why? Because their angles are same, 90 degree, 90 degree. Okay, the sides may not be same. So side is not the important criteria for similarity. Yes, but there is a rule for side also. There is a rule for side also. So what is that rule? What is that rule? Okay, that rule is corresponding sides are not equal. Corresponding sides are what? But they are proportional. So these are the two important criteria for what? For similarity. That corresponding angles are equal, corresponding sides are proportional. Sides are not equal, but they are proportional. I am coming to the point now. What is proportional and why I have written may not. Okay. Proportional means what? Say two triangles, this is the two triangle ABC and another triangle is what? Say PQR. So what do you mean by proportional? That the corresponding sides are proportional means what? AB may not be equal to PQ. AB के PQ डांगर हो पड़े, होड़ू हो पड़े. But AB by PQ, what will be the ratio? What will be the ratio of AB by PQ? Will be exactly equal to by what? BC by QR will be exactly equal to by what? AC by PR. So this is called as proportional. Okay, this is called as proportional. They are not equal. We cannot say AB is 4 centimeters, so PQ will also be 4 centimeters. We cannot say like that. But we can say that they are proportional. Say this is 4 and this is 8. This is how much? This is 4. So what is 4 by 8? 1 by 2. We can say that, say this is 9 and this is how much? 18. So what is BC by QR? Again 9 by 18 is what? 1 by 2. So like that, they are proportional. Okay, the ratio will be same, but the sides will not be exactly equal. Now why I have said they may be equal means you see, if they are equal, say this is also 4, this is also 4, so 4 by 4 ki hobo 1. Say this is 5, this is 5, 5 by 5 ki hobo 1. AC by PR ki hobo say 6 by 6, there will also be 1. So মানে equal হলেও কি হয়? proportional মিলে, ঠিক আছে? proportional হবে 1:1:1, 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. This will be 1 by 1, this will be 1 by 1, this will be 1 by 1. That means what? What I am saying is that if two triangles are congruent, then they have to be similar. যদি কোনোবা দুটা বস্তু congruent হয় তেতিয়াহলে কি হ'ব? সিহঁতি similar হ'ব. Okay, corresponding sides er kotha, say this thing if I rub, no needed. Here property ki hobo, here property dutai hobo, that the corresponding angles will be equal, corresponding sides will be equal, duta equal hobo tar, or sob equal hobo tar. Or here ki hobo, corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are what? Proportional. Understood? They will be what? They will be proportional. বুঝি পালা? এতিয়া সো ইয়াত কি আছে? angles equal আছে না নাই? congruence তো সব equal থাকে. Everything will be equal in congruence. আর যদি angles equal হয় তেতিয়াহলে তো similar হবো, 100% similar হবো. So we can say that if any two triangles are congruent, then it has to be that the two triangles will be what? Similar also. And opposite what? If we say that the two triangles are similar, 100% কব পাৰিবা that the two triangles will also be congruent. Congruent হলে similar হবো, sure, because angles equal হয়, ইয়াতো angles equal হয়, angles to a main. But যদি দুটা triangles similar হয়, say if these two triangles are similar, can we say that these two triangles will also be congruent? নহবও পাৰে না, sides to equal নহবও পাৰে, sides to equal নহয় না ইয়াত. Why the sides will be equal? Yes, they may be equal, same তেতিয়াও ratio কি হয়? same হয়. সেইকাৰণে মই কি লিখিছো? may sides, corresponding sides may not be equal. equal হয়ও যাব পাৰে না in some cases, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7, but 100% guarantee আছে that the sides will always be equal. যদি sides বিলাক equal নহয় তেতিয়াহলে ই congruent নহব, but proportional থাকিব পাৰে. So two triangles যদি similar হয়, congruent নহবও পাৰে সিহঁতি, ঠিক আছে? But if the two triangles are congruent, then they has to be similar. This is sure, this is fixed. Understood? So this is the difference between similarity and congruence. Just more difference to it. For a while we no need congruence. Okay, in this chapter, for a while we no need congruence. What we need? We need similarity. So similarity ki hai? Corresponding angles are equal. Okay, but jani thabo lage congruent to ki hai? Equal hai. You should know the difference between similarity and congruent. Okay, next, corresponding sides are proportional. Understood? What is proportional? That is, say the over here AB by BC, like that. Not AB by BC, whatever. Say this is ABC and this is what? PQR. Okay, so here AB by PQ will be equal to BC by QR will be equal to, last one is what? AC by PR. So this is what? This is only corresponding sides are proportional, means this side will be proportional to what? This side. If we divide this side by this side, they are the corresponding sides, duta left side ase. So if we divide this side, this will be exactly equal to what? If we divide these bottom sides, and this will be exactly equal to what? AC by PL, the sides which are on the right hand side. So that is known as what? Proportional. Tinta side equal na hobo pade, but they will be what? Proportional. Understood? So the most important criteria is what? Angles should be equal. Jodi angles equal ho jay, ইয়াৰ দৰকাৰ নাই কোনো, নিজে নিজে এটো সিমিলার হৈ যাব। যদি এটো হৈ যায় তেতিয়াহলে কি হ'ব? নিজে নিজে সিমিলার হৈ যাব। Understood? Any one of this, if it will follow, then that the two triangles are what? They are similar. Understood? Okay, so now let us move to exercise 6.1. Only filling the blanks and those type of questions are there. So you see the first question, all circles are dash. So option is given as what? Congruent and similar. So ki hobo? Congruent hobo na similar hobo? All circles question, all circles, any circle. This can be a circle, say bicycle tire. This can be a circle, say car wheel. Okay, car wheel. This is a bicycle wheel, this is a car wheel. This is a what? Truck wheel. This is any common circle with radius 5 centimeters. So they all are circle. Are this all equal? Exactly equal. Exactly equal is congruent. Okay, but are they similar? Definitely they are similar. Where is the angle? Angle नुसुआ के केनेके कम similar होय बोली? Circles और तो sides और कथा ना है. They are infinite sides, or you can say that in short there are no sides. Why I have said infinite side? There is a different story some other day. Okay, for example, now circle has no sides. Okay, but sides thake the circle. Infinite sides thake. They are very minor sides. Minute sides are there. The more the sides increases, the more the shape comes as circle. This is a triangle, then hexagon, octagon. The shape comes as a circle. Okay, so we say that in circles there are infinite sides, and since there are infinite sides, that's why we say that there are infinite number of points also on circles. But let us assume there is no side now. Angles আছে না? Angles লাগিব না তেতিয়াহলে? Without angles we cannot say they are similar. Yes, দেখাত তো similar লাগি আছে. So what is the angle? 360 degree, 360 degree, 360 degree, and what? 360 degree. Complete angle is how much? 360 degree. So forget about this. Just by looking also we can say that what? That they are what? Similar. All circles are what? Similar. They cannot be congruent. So horu dangor kot milise na milana. So they are what? They are similar. Okay. Question number 1. All circles are similar. Next, all squares are. Imagine there is one small square. There is one big square. This is one small square, and this is one say big square. Now this whiteboard is also, no, this whiteboard is like a rectangle. This is not a square, but still this whiteboard will also be, you can assume it to be a square. Similar. Why? Because you see the angle. What is the angle? What is the angle of this whiteboard? The exactly corner portion is 90 degree, right? So they will be what? Similar. Congruent hobo jano. Eto horu, eto dangor. Sides are very important in case of congruence. Congruence of property ki dislo? Corresponding angles should be equal. Corresponding sides should be equal. Yeah, how jano corresponding sides equal? Can you say that the sides are equal? Can you say that the sides are equal? No, the sides are not equal. Okay. Yaar logot e not equal. It is 4 cm. This can be 8 cm also. So if sides not equal, congruence of the most important law is what? The sides, any one side has to be equal. Then you can say that okay, that they are congruent. Tinta side mili golo to bhale kotha. But jodi etao mili jay tar logot jodi angle dekhabo para, tetia holo ki kobo pariba that they are congruent. Okay, so this cannot be congruent. All squares cannot be congruent in the world. Okay, so they will be what? But all squares are similar. Any square in this world, angle to 90 degree hobo. So all squares will be what? They will be similar. So your answer will be what? Similar. Now all dash triangles are similar. What type of triangles will be similar? Very important question. First is isosceles triangle. Next is equilateral triangle. So let us first look about isosceles triangle. Okay. What is isosceles triangle? Two sides are equal, right? Equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. And the last one is what? Scalene triangle, no sides are equal, right? So isosceles triangle, if you see, so in isosceles triangle, so this is an isosceles triangle. Two sides are what? Equal. Let us assume it to be what? 30 degree, 30 degree. Okay. Then this is equal. This will also be what? Equal. So ये two side equal है. Opposite angles के टाकी है equal है, right? We know this theorem. So say this is 30, 30. Just imagine it to be 30, 30. These sides are equal. Now I am drawing one more isosceles triangle. I can draw like this also. Say these two are also equal. 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. Say this is 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. Okay. Now this angle what has to be 30 degree or what? It will be 30 degree hobo in. Say for example, this is also say 30 degree. Say for example. But another isosceles triangle, say I have drawn like this, a huge isosceles triangle. Say this is 25 centimeter, 25 centimeter. It will be 30 degree hobo niki. Change hobo noy niki. I to jodi maine ke draw kora, say one more isosceles triangle like this. So this angle will be equal or what? And one isosceles triangle like this. Do you think the angles are equal? Just look at these two triangles. Forget about all the triangles. Just look at these two triangles only. Look at these three. All are isosceles, okay? Say this is 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter. Say this is 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Say this is 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So all are isosceles triangles. But say this sum out around 30 degree. This will be more than 30 degree. This will be less than 30 degree. Say 15 degree, something like that. So angles मिलिसे जानो निमिलिबो पर isosceles triangle की कथा जे angles मिलिबो isosceles triangle angles can be 30 degree 31 degree 32 degree any degree it can happen, right? So all dashed triangles are similar. It cannot be isosceles triangle for sure. What about equilateral triangle? So we know that any equilateral triangle you draw, any equilateral triangle, anywhere you can see, if it is equilateral, that means all sides are equal. And if all sides are equal, the angle has to be, there is only one angle. What is that angle? 60 degree. There is only one angle for equilateral triangle, that is 60, 60, 60, 180. Equilateral triangle, any equilateral triangle, anywhere you see, even drawn in a wall, in your notebook, in your book, or anywhere in your surrounding, if you see an equilateral triangle, that means all sides are equal, then 100% that triangle has an angle of what? 60 degree. So that will be what? That will be similar triangles, any equilateral triangle. So this is an equilateral triangle, okay? This is an equilateral triangle. Say 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter, 100 centimeter. So 100% their angle will be what? 60 degree only. It cannot change. This is fixed. So all dashed triangles are similar. All equilateral triangles are similar. Number 4. Two polygons of the same number of sides are similar. If number A, what is given? Their corresponding angles are dash. And number B, what is given? Their corresponding sides are dash. Okay. And in the option it is given as what? Equal and proportional. Equal and proportional. Now we have already seen the points, okay, for similarity. Two polygons of same number of sides. Duta same number of sides. Say 3 sides means what? Triangle. Or say 4 side. Say a square. Okay. So it is given as polygon. The sides is not given, but they have what? Same number of sides. So their corresponding angles will be what? Equal. We know that the corresponding angle should be what? Equal. So in that portion it will come as what? Equal. And their corresponding sides are what? They may not be equal. They are what? They are proportional. Rather they are what? They are proportional. So in the first blanks it will be equal, and in the second blank it will be what? Proportional. Then number 2. This is not an important question. Give 2 different examples of pair of similar figure. Not an important question, but still you can give what? 2 example of what? Similar figure. So what? Number 1 will be what? Pair of circles. Number 2, number 1. This is question number 2, number 1. First example you can give a pair of circles. We know that circles hoboi lagibo similar, because what? Their angle is always equal 360 degree. You can give pair of squares. Pair of what? Squares. Square angle ki thake? 90 degree. Okay. Equilateral triangle devo pade here. Pair of equilateral triangle. Okay. Then non-similar figure. Number 2. Non-similar figure. Not an important question for your examination. This is non-similar figure ki hobo? You can say number 1. No, you at 1. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle. Okay, this to always 60 degree, but this is no guarantee. Any degree it can happen, right? 30 degree, 40 degree, 45 degree. Okay. Number 2, Again, I can say one scalene triangle. Scalene triangle to যে কোনো ডিগ্রি থাকিব পারে. Obtuse angle, it can carry obtuse angle also. Okay, scalene triangle, and I can say right angle triangle. Right angle what? Triangle. Okay, so understood. These are two figures of what? Two examples that they are not this non-similar figure or dissimilar figure. Understood? They may not be similar, and these are always 100%. Anywhere you see, they are always similar because their angles are always same, 90 degree and that is 60 degree. Question number 3, the last question of this exercise. This is also not an important question. Only the filling the blanks you can see, because 1 mark question in your multiple choice question section, it may come in your exam. So number 3, state whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. So you see two figures, you see, no need to see the side. By looking the diagram, I can say that in the figure 2, the angles are what? 90 degree. It is a square, right? It is a square. No need to look the sides. The angle only you see, that is what? 90 degree. The sides are. But in the first figure, are the angles 90 degree? Are the angles 90 degree? 100% it is not 90 degree. Okay, it is slanting. The diagram is slanting like that, like a parallelogram. Okay, so the angles cannot be 90 degree. So will they be similar? They will not be similar. Okay, they will never be what? Similar. That you see, the sides are proportional. The sides will 100%ly the sides will be proportional. Why? 3 by 1.5, 3 by 1, or say 1.5 by 3. Any side, you see, number 2, the sides will be what? 1.5 by 3 is equal to 1.5 by 3 is equal to 1.5 by 3 is equal to 1.5 by 3. The sides are proportional. That second box is ticked. Okay, but what about the angles? The angles are not equal, na? So what will be the answer? State whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. It will be no. Clearly. Why? Because in the two quadrilaterals the angles are not equal. Okay, done. So with this 6.1 completes. The most important thing is what? Is the filling the blanks and the knowledge about similarity. What is similarity? Two triangles or any two figures, when they will be similar, the corresponding angles should be equal and the corresponding sides should be what? Proportional. Okay, equal যদি হয়ে যায়, equal হলো proportional হবো. Okay, 4 by 4, 6 by 6, 7 by 7. So equal হলো proportional হবো, similar হবো. লগতে কি হয়ে যাব? Equal হলে congruent হয়ে যাব. So a similar figure will be a congruent figure if the sides are equal. Proportional তো হবোই হবো. Equal sides are always proportional. And vice versa, we can say that any congruent figure will 100%ly be similar because angles are equal. Understood? So that's all for today's class. 6.1 done. The next exercise 6.2, which is important for our examination purpose, we will start in our next video. Okay, so thank you.